there! Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Rob. I'm your host, Rob. Today we'll be making Thai coconut curry soup. One of my favorite soups that I've tried, even though I've only made it once. But it was great. So I'm going to make it again with you today. Really simple soup, not too many ingredients, and it comes together really fast. It's vegan and gluten-free. Wow. Alright, let's run through the ingredients we're going to need today. First, you're going to need 4 cloves of garlic, or 1 massive, crazy, boulder-sized clove, like the one I just found. Then, you're going to need some fresh ginger, some soy sauce, some maple syrup, a can of coconut milk, some olive oil, some vegetable broth, mushrooms like I've got back here, red pepper, rice noodles. I chose the thicker ones today because they're the kind I like, but you could use the thin or thick variety of rice noodles. And then for spices, we're gonna need paprika, cumin, curry powder, turmeric, and red pepper flakes for the spice. All right, I'm gonna get a few things set up and we'll get started. Oh my goodness, we almost forgot the star of the show. Thai red curry paste, which can be found in the international section. It's gonna bring this soup to life. Okay, so you can see we've got some things started here. First thing that we're gonna be putting in is our diced onion. We're gonna get that cooking for 3 to 4 minutes. But right after, our 3 to 4 minutes cooking the onion, we're gonna be adding the garlic and the ginger. So I've started prepping that too. So I'm gonna finish prepping the 1 onion that's going in this. I'm gonna start cooking that right off the bat. Check out my knife skills. Hiya! Gordon Ramsay could teach me a thing or two, but I do my best. Let's finish that up. Okay, so get our stove turned on, medium heat. I'm gonna put half a tablespoon of olive oil in the pot. I'm just gonna make sure that that coats the bottom. I don't like using too much oil. Half a tablespoon, more than enough to get that onion cooking. We're gonna add that. This is what I've already prepped the other half of the onion. And I'll just get this thrown in. Cool. We are off. All right, so while my onion's cooking, I'm just going back over to the cutting board. I'm gonna finish dicing my garlic and ginger that's gonna go in shortly. Gotta make sure it's nice and small. That's how I like it. You never wanna actually bite down or get the sensation that you're chewing garlic. That's kinda icky. Be nice and small, and this is fun. I just find this fun. It makes me feel like I'm a chef. I'm not really one, but I could pretend to be one when I do things like this. That garlic off there. And then we'll come over to our little ginger bits. So with the ginger, it started off looking like this. Everyone's seen ginger, but I peeled it and then cut it really thin, and now I'm just gonna go to town. Like Like chop, chop, chop all over the place. If you have any pent up aggression, now is a great time to just let it loose. Just make sure your fingers are out of the way. That would be bad. It's funny thing about cooking it, you know, it's really helpful if the knives are very sharp, but dangerous to the fingers when the knives are really sharp. So make sure your fingers are always away from the knife when chopping. And we finish up, that's about a tablespoon of ginger. That's what I'm looking for, 1 tablespoon. We'll get ready to throw that in. Look at those babies getting soft. Just the way I like my onions. All right, time to add the garlic and the ginger. Get that in there. We're gonna let that cook for a minute or two. And then we're gonna add in a whole bunch of ingredients all at once, right after that. All right, everything's about to come together. Now, because there's so much that's gonna come in at once, I'm not gonna break down measurements for things like our spice blend over here. I want you to refer to your ingredients list for that. So right here, we've got a spice blend. There's lots of spices in there, different measurements for each. We're gonna be throwing that in. Presto, bang, there we go. Then we've got our soy sauce, maple syrup, and red curry paste. That's gonna go in. Yummy, delicious. I got a spatula for this to make sure I get it all. There we go. Then, canned coconut milk. That's going in. Woohoo! And then, over here, I've prepared 5 cups of vegetable broth. I'm gonna add that in. That one only fit 4. Here's the 5th. Welcome to the party. We'll give that a stir to combine everything. Make sure you don't miss anything in this step. There's a lot of stuff that comes together at once. And then I'm gonna bring that to a boil, turn my heat up to high, and then the noodles are gonna go in. Look at that boil. Woo! Time to add the pasta. So the recipe calls for 4 ounces of rice noodles. I don't really know how to measure that. This is the fun part about cooking. You can just guess sometimes. I like a lot of noodles, so I'm gonna put this much in. Noodles submerge. Okay, so while my broth is cooking, the noodles are finishing up. I'm just starting to chop these mushrooms, because next I'm going to saute mushrooms and the red pepper, and those are cooked separately and then put on top of the soup to serve. Mmm, look at those noodles. I recommend long, thin strips of pepper. It's gonna go on top of this one. Wow. This sunset puts me in the mood to eat. Time for the mushrooms to go in the pan. Time for the peppers to go in the pan. Amateur cook who wants to be a real cook. Shot. Woo! All right, everything's done. It's time to serve it up. Now, a few steps involved in serving this up. Here's what I would recommend. Tongs to get the noodles out first into the bowl. You can see it's kind of messy. Not the prettiest thing to serve. Make sure you get enough noodles in there. then we'll ladle some of the soup on top. Get our liquid in there. It tastes good though, boy, let me tell you. I might have tried some already. One more scoop. There we go. Now our toppers. Get some mushroom and red pepper going on top. A little bit more. And we come over here to the finishing station. Mind my fingers, I'm just trying to make this look a little bit prettier. Get some cilantro, positioned nicely. And then some sesame seeds. Now if you ignore the liquid that's spilled around the edge of the bowl, you can see how this would look really nice, right? Bon appetit. Okay, that's been another edition of Cooking with Rob. Today we made Thai coconut curry soup. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. And I promise it'll be something not Thai.